Oh man, I watched that and I have very fond memories because I was still young enough that I just accepted things and I didn't pick things apart. And I remember my brother and I being super excited for Batman Forever.
Shut up! You don't think Ryan is famous?
Cousin Ryan.
You gotta...
Hey, what's up, YouTube friends and family? It's Cousin Ryan.
It's Ryder.
And welcome to one of our music video reactions where we're choosing songs from my teenage years when I was roughly the same age as Ryder. More or less. And checking out some of the music videos from then. So, this one I wouldn't say was an important song to my teenage years. I mean, it was popular, but not something I listened to on a regular basis. But to try and get you into the music here, I thought we'd listen to this, and it seems counterintuitive. Kiss from a Rose by Seal. Only because it's like the theme song to Batman Forever.
Oh, my favorite Batman movie.
Well,
said no one.
No, Batman Forever was that awkward transition from the phenomenal Tim Burton to the less than phenomenal Batman and Robin of Joel Schumacher. But this is a good song. Batman Forever. I do like Batman Forever. I do.
Yeah.
Minty, who has, he's a YouTuber that does like the top 10 things you may or may not have known, brought up a great point about this song, and that it was more fitting for a theme song for Batman and Robin because Poison Ivy is one of the main villains in A Kiss from a Rose. Obviously, it would have fit better with Poison Ivy as a villainess.
It would.
But let's check this out, right?
All right.
Kiss from a Rose by Seal from the Batman Forever soundtrack.
There used to be a graying tower alone on the sea. You became the light on the dark side of me. Love remains a drug that's the high and not the pill.
Gosh, Nicole Kidman's gorgeous.
But when it snows, my eyes become a light, and the light that you shine.
Mr. Carey.
A man can tell you so much he can say. You remain
Classic Jim Carrey.
Yeah, just
measure my pain, baby. To me, you're like a grown addiction that I can't deny. Won't you tell me, is that healthy, baby? But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become a light, and the light that you shine can't be seen? Baby, I can pay you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah. Now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grave. I've been kissed by a rose on the grave. I've been kissed by a rose on the grave. And if I should be kissed by a rose on the grave, I've been kissed by a rose on the grave. There is so much a man can tell me, so much he can say. You remain my power, my pleasure, my pain. To me, you're like a grown addiction that I can't deny. Now won't what you tell me is a healthy, baby. But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become large and the light that you shine can't be seen?
Two-Face. What'd you think?
The music video's okay.
Yeah? What about the song?
If I'm being honest, of just the song itself, I'm not a big fan of Kiss from a Rose.
I didn't expect you to be.
But I will definitely say one thing that I do like about the song is the acapella bit that he does, where he kind of hums the theme.
Okay.
I like that part, but
Right.
the song's just not for me, personally.
I watched that and I have very fond memories because I was still young enough that I just accepted things and I didn't pick things apart. And I remember my brother and I being super excited for Batman Forever. And it was just the hype of Jim Carrey. I mean, he was at the absolute height of his career at that point.
Yeah, it's just like Ace Ventura, The
Yeah,
Mask.
this was after both of those, actually. And
so there was some build-up.
there was, and it was like the first movie without Michael Keaton, which I didn't realize how much I'd later hate that in my life. Especially when things came out later on, once with the birth of the internet, and you could, read about what Batman Continues was going to be. That was Tim Burton's working title for the third Batman movie. And if Keaton would have come back and Robin Williams would have played the Riddler and all these other things, Billy D. Williams would have come back as Two-Face, and possibly Gina Davis as Poison Ivy. Just all these interesting castings and just keeping that darker tone. But a lot of the criticism over Batman Returns came from the marketing towards kids, how it was marketed as a kids movie with Happy Meal toys and the action figures and everything. And when you watch it, like, I didn't really think of it, like, I didn't feel disturbed by it or anything, but
especially Danny DeVito playing the Penguin was kind of almost
And
questionable because Danny DeVito,
Dude,
he really got into it.
But I watched a thing that was just the most angry, like, it was a TV show or something from back then with parents complaining about how...
Like Jerry Springer, sort of?
No. It was more like not Oprah, it wasn't an Oprah show, I forget what it was. No, it wasn't like a talk show, like it wasn't a regular talk show, it was just a show where they were talking about how inappropriate it was, and these kids were like, oh, I just felt so disturbed by it, blah blah blah. I had to actually watch it twice to see how, wait a minute, you were so disturbed by it you had to watch it twice? This is a little kid talking. It was probably about my age at the time. No, come on, get over it. But that's why Batman took a softer tone with this movie, and then even worse in Batman and Robin. Again, the parents complaining. Same thing happened with the Real Ghostbuster cartoon. The first couple seasons were great, dark and gritty, and then you could see it get softened later on because, ooh, it's too scary for kids or whatever. But this movie got cool marketing through McDonald's. Bill Elliott, my favorite race car driver, he was sponsored by McDonald's. He drove for a couple races the Batman Forever car.
Really?
I've got a couple of models of it somewhere, and I've even got a Batman Forever McDonald's hat, like the racing Bill Elliott. And I had a T-shirt, and it was awesome to have my favorite driver with the new Batman movie on his car.
With, like, your favorite superhero.
Yeah, for sure. Super fun that year. But, so I know we're talking more about Batman Forever than we are the music video, but I enjoyed it. The movie, I mean, the video, obviously when he's singing, it's filmed on the set with the bat signal. And
I thought that was pretty cool how
they
incorporated the bat signal and all that.
And editing in clips from the movie and everything. Whether you like the song or not, that's a fun way to do a video that's tied into a movie of that magnitude. But all right, we've talked enough about this. I think
so.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us today and checking out Seal's Kiss from a Rose from Batman, the Batman Forever soundtrack. And until next time, be excellent to each other.
See ya.
You know, say it's cousin Ryan on the Hollywood Boulevard. You know, say he bigger than any superstar. All of us spit you some real dope bar. Some them sweeter than any chocolate bar. Boom!